Hey everybody, welcome to day 3 of Polygon's E3 video coverage. I am Griffin McElroy. Joining me is my colleague, my friend, Justin McElroy, also my brother. And joining us from across the globe at E3 proper is Eric Pope, the product manager for Rock Band 4. Hi, Eric.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Terrible. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
We're just super jealous of you because you get to experience all the next generation excitement.
And smells.
The smells, the electricity.
The beautiful palatial room I'm in right now.
Yeah,
Fire doors.
You're kind of in the negative zone that we've established to do these interviews. But enough about you. I want to hear about Rock Band 4.
Talk more about me, please.
So the big reveal at the show this year is the freestyle guitar solos, which we've seen a little bit of video for. And I've seen those videos, but I still feel like I don't understand how it works because there's sort of a whole new visual language for how those work. Can you use your words to explain it?
I should have we have a diagram that we printed out for people like in line that are getting to play the game to kind of parse before they get on. I should have brought that.
Yeah, you should have been prepared for this interview. I expected more from you.
I should have. It's very early over here. So the freestyle guitar solo is actually super exciting to us at Harmonix. We've actually been working on it for like a good 10 years in different capacities and different levels of success, and now we've finally done it. Basically, we think of it as the missing piece for Rock Band in terms of player creativity and expressivity. Rock Band, we think we've done a lot of things really well with it, but you have always been playing those notes that we show you, and now you can play your own notes. So with the guitar solo, uses the Rock Band guitar. It uses all 10 buttons on the Rock Band guitar, so the low notes and the high notes. What I want people to understand, and what you were asking about, is it's not just a freestyle section where you flail away and do whatever.
Not like the big rock finish at the end of a song where you just noodle.
No, there's actually a whole layer of gameplay connected to it, there is a new visual language that we've created for it. So, players are used to playing Rock Band. They see the gems coming down the track, and they can anticipate what they have to press and play. It's the same concept with freestyle guitar solos. It's just a little new language that corresponds to what we want you to do. So you'll be asked to play 8th notes or 16th notes, which not everyone knows what those are. So strum in time with the music, strum double time to the music. You'll be asked to tilt the guitar for feedback. You can do finger tapping. And there are sections of freestyle where you can kind of stretch out and do your own thing. And what's interesting about the system is actually, like I said, it's really not a toy. It's got a lot of depth to it, a lot of surprising depth. So basically, of those 10 buttons, any combinations you press in terms of like Rock Band chord shapes, so like 2 buttons here, 2 buttons here, 3 buttons here, 4 buttons here. Every different button combination is tied to a different riff. So the more time you spend with this system, you can actually kind of absorb it and learn it. So when you're in the middle of a song and a guitar solo section comes up, you can kind of put your own intention in and craft your own solo that's like your own style. So like if I were to play a solo and then you played a solo, they'd be totally different because we're making different choices on the fly as to how we want it to sound.
Eric, I have a lot of sweet stickers on my old Rock Band guitars. There's a lot of like Vote Nader stickers and like at McDonald's stickers, just whatever I could find lying around.
Some Garbage Pail Kids stickers.
Garbage Pail Kids, a Jose Canseco sticker, there's a Chris Sabo sticker. There's lots of stickers, and I can't find those stickers again, so I have to use my previous generation instruments with this new Rock Band 4.
Yeah.
What's the status update on my ability to do so?
So here is the status update. We have a lot of people like you that really invested in stickers for their Rock Band guitars, and we wanted to support that as much as possible. So on the PlayStation 4, if you have a PlayStation 3 guitar, a PlayStation 3 drums, those originally had little dongles that you connected to the PlayStation 3. Sorry, I used the word dongle. Assuming you have your dongles or adapters.
You gotta stop.
You just take that dongle, you plug it in the PS4, it'll work like that. So all your wireless instruments on the PlayStation will move forward. On the Xbox One, we're working with Mad Catz to engineer a little dongle that will make your Xbox 360 wireless instruments work with the Xbox One. And that's just because they use different connection technologies. The little X symbol is different on the 360 than it is on the Xbox One. So we had to create an intermediary device. So we're going to have to sell that, but it'll be at a really affordable price.
Is that going to be available at launch for the 360 instruments?
Yes.
Okay, that's great news because
Good, glad to hear it.
I have literally no more room in my house for plastic instruments. Was it? I know it was sort of up in the air there for a while about whether that backwards compatibility was going to be available. Was that? I can't imagine how terrifying that must be for you guys, because obviously you're putting a lot of weight behind this, and that's a huge decision factor for people who like want to play Rock Band 4 but still have all these old instruments. Was that sort of a dicey time?
It is a huge decision, and it's like we know people invest a lot of their money into this, and people are not millionaires, and the things are frankly pretty valuable items, and we didn't want to make everyone rebuy new hardware, although you can buy new hardware if you want, and it's great, and it's actually better than ever. But no, we wanted to commit to that right from the get-go, but we couldn't just come out and say everything will be compatible, because we actually had to do the work to make it happen. I don't know how deep into the hardware game you guys are, but no one has really done this yet on these systems in terms of making old like fight sticks and things compatible with the new. So it's, the first parties, Microsoft and Sony, have been amazing, and literally we're like working day to day, hand to hand with us on trying to figure out how this will work. So when we announced the game back in March, we didn't have an answer for people. So now what I just told you is our current answer, and we continue to be working on it. So, we're still trying to figure out support for Ion kits and things like that, but we're just in the process. So we want to be as transparent with you as we can.
I can't even feel it unless I have the light and smoke kit happening behind me. I can't. It's really, really hard for me to feel it without smoke going into my mouth and making me feel like a rock monster.
That new hardware, Eric, is it going to have the same Rock Band squishy strum, or is it going to be a clicky strum?
It is a Rock Band strum. I wouldn't call it squishy. I also wouldn't call it clicky. I think it's right in the sweet spot between the two. I do know what you're referring to. People are very particular about the strum bars on our guitars and the other guys' guitars, and
I don't know if any other guy. Is there other guys?
Is that a Rocksmith?
No, I'm talking about like the other
Rock Revolution. Right.
Oh, right. I got you.
And so everything. The new hardware looks the same. It's the same form factor, still Fender Stratocasters, but Mad Catz has actually re-engineered all the electronics on the inside, and the strum bar. It actually feels really good this time around, at least in my opinion. It doesn't do the loud clicking, and some people like the loud clicking. Some people hate it. I kind of hate loud clicking because I have a wife who lives with me, and I don't want her life to be me just in the other room, click, 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 click. So that's my personal bias. It actually plays really great. The tilt switch is way different and way better. Instead of like an actual physical switch that it used to be, it's an accelerometer.
Cool.
Very accurate.
So we've talked a lot about the guitar hardware, and we talked about the freestyle guitar functionality. Are there any plans to have the sort of same freestyle idea for the other instruments? Obviously, drums had the fills to set off the charge, the over. What's it called? Overpower? No, that's
Overdrive.
not it. Overdrive. Overpower would be good too.
Overpower is our in-developed, unannounced game.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for leaking that.
So, is there any plans to bring that sort of freestyle idea more to drums, or perhaps implement some sort of scatting technology on the vocal side?
Yeah, we're working closely with Scatman John to work on some new vocal stuff. No, thank you for actually being way more a message than I am. So vocal improv is actually a new feature that's kind of in the same vein as the freestyle guitar solos, or freestyle vocals, let's call it that.
Yeah, just like off the top of your head, right?
Yeah,
just, hey, baby, I hear the blues are calling, toss salad and scrambled eggs. That just came...
They're calling again. So freestyle vocals use the same.
Wait, did you say they're calling again? Hold on, I'm gonna write that down. That's a good one. I'm taking that.
It's a good button for the end.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So if you're a good singer, so we've heard this over the years with Rock Band. You sing in Rock Band, and you're kind of constrained to the blue melody line to get scored. And singers like to express themselves. Again, it's like the same thing with the guitar solos. We want our players to be able to express ourselves. So we've made some strides with the freestyle vocal system. So you can kind of take your own course. You don't have to follow the blue melody line. If you're in the right key of the song, you can kind of make it your own, and you'll still be scored for it and not penalized for adding your own creativity to it. So we're actually pretty psyched about that. It's for people who, we have a nice small core of hardcore vocalists that have wanted this feature for a while. So we're pretty psyched about it.
And what about on the drum side? Any chance of just like freestyle drum jazz odysseys that I'll be able to go on?
Yes, you can always go on Jazz Odysseys as much as you want. So
you just lose the game because you would lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have dynamic drum fills is our new feature for the drums. So in previous Rock Band games, you get your overdrive filled up, and to deploy it, you would get a drum fill section, and then you boom hit a green gem at the end to deploy. That was generally just an open section. You can do whatever you want, right? That's still in the game for people who like that. But a lot of people have these AV systems with a ton of latency. And a lot of the times your drummer in your band might not be a great drummer. So you're kind of in the groove as a band, the four of you, like, yeah, you're all get your streaks going. Drummer gets to this section and then he just starts wailing on the pads and throws everybody off. Everyone loses their streak. Everyone gets mad at the drummer. It doesn't particularly sound great. So to solve for that, we have dynamic drum fills. So again, so when you get your overdrive, you get a drum fill section, but now you're actually being fed an authored drum fill. And it's not the same thing every time. We have this big pool of authored drum fills, so it randomly selects and it puts it in there for you. So every time you play a song, you're getting different drum fills, but they always sound good. They're always on time with the music, which is important. And they're actually, you know, if you're interested in being a real drummer, like it's something you put in your toolkit as a drummer to put fills in between there. But like I said, if people still like the old style, we have those in there as well.
Usually my fills are just like booty booty. Like it doesn't say I can play the expert stuff really good, but then when I have to use my own imagination, it's usually just
right.
Booty.
Well, so that's for me too. I'm not a great drummer, so for me, the cool thing about the dynamic drum fills is we're actually kind of teaching you new types of fills that you can use yourself.
Well, it's been a while since you made a Rock Band game. Okay.
It's a great song.
I'll just go ahead and keep going with the interview, and if you want to sing, just raise your hand, and I'll just let you sing. It's been a few years since the last Rock Band game. Obviously, during that time, you know, you've had a lot of time to listen to music and listen to some of the new stuff that's come out since then and get into some older stuff. When you started putting together a track list for Rock Band 4, was there like a guiding sort of principle that you wanted to hit? Was there a spectrum of stuff that you wanted to nail? Was there a central idea of like what makes a good Rock Band 4 song?
Oh man, so we take our song list crafting really seriously. I don't know if you had a friend, or maybe you were the friend, like when you were growing up, that would like, I'm gonna make you a mixtape, man, and he'd spend hours on it and he'd give it to you and it would be the most amazing thing, and it's this like sampling of your friend's tastes. We kind of have that same philosophy about our set list, except it's multiple people in a room who have to agree on that mixtape. We do take it really seriously because, you know, over the years people have told us, oh, I never heard this song until I heard it in Rock Band. Now it's my favorite song. Now I'm really into that band. And that's really gratifying for us. So no, we spend a lot of time trying to strike the right balance between genres, decades. We want a good mix of male and female singers. We want a good mix of like hard stuff and poppier stuff. And I'm happy that I actually get to be on that team that makes those decisions. And we've only announced about 11 tracks at this point. We're going to have many, 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 many more. And I'm actually really psyched about what we've gotten. You will be too. So right now we've announced like Elvis Presley, Suspicious Minds. He's never done a music game before. We're very excited about that.
I'm very excited about Fleetwood Mac's You Make Lovin' Fun, which I'm going to go ahead and say right now, prediction for Rock Band 4. That's the club banger of Rock Band 4 is Fleetwood Mac's You Make Lovin' Fun. That song is a jam, and I'm going to play all 4 instruments at once to it.
It is a jam, and it has multiple guitar solos in it too, so
yes.
It's actually great. It's really to
and
try out
that's
the
a 12th song right now.
Okay. Queens of the Stone Age, My God is the Sun, Elvis Presley, Suspicious Minds, Spin Doctors, Little Miss Can't Be Wrong.
We want new songs. These are known quantities. We want
something
an
new.
Exclusive scoop right now.
Give us a new one right now. You're the brand. What is it? Brand game manager.
Up. I can't.
Manage this brand.
No, I can't. We have an intentional plan to tell you about our new songs, and we did not come prepared with an excluso for Polygon today, and I apologize for that.
Are there any that might be giants? You can tell me.
Not as of yet. What
okay,
song
so
would you like?
if I work backwards, band by band, I can eventually narrow it down to what tracks are on it, right? If I just name every band ever.
We'll get there.
Do you know how embarrassing it is to go casting our line in the scoops pond for a scoop and pull out nothing in front of a live audience of hundreds? Just hundreds?
I'll give you a scoop. This is the best Rock Band game we've ever made.
Oh my God. Can I play my old songs on it?
You can, sir. You
Whoa.
can.
Is that a laborious process? How's that work?
It is.
I actually don't. You know what? I take that question back. I don't want to know how it works. That would take forever, and it will be boring to watch. You say.
It is boring, but it is actually a ton of work on both our production staff and on Microsoft and Sony's production staff. So it's like a really huge undertaking. You don't just flip a switch and move that stuff forward. It's
sure.
different systems, and like it's.
Will it be laborious on the players' end though? Will it be pretty seamless for them?
No. We want to lower all the barriers for that. We want to make it as easy as possible for you to get your songs. And like I said, no additional charge.
I won't need my discs, will I? My old discs? I know that's how it used to work, but okay, that's good to hear. Yeah, that wouldn't even work, I guess, it couldn't. Okay.
This is probably not a way you like to think about Rock Band 4, but what parts of the previous Rock Band games won't be included with Rock Band 4? What have you guys parted ways with?
Well, no, yeah, because you've talked about how this is a more pared down, getting down to like the heart of the Rock Band experience. What I guess got too complicated that you want to cut down?
So, with Rock Band 4, we really want to focus on the social in-room experience. You get together with your friends on a weekend, you get yourself a 6-pack of fizzy water, and you just get together and play Rock Band 4 in the room with your friends, bass, guitar, drums, and vocals. And that's what we really wanted to focus on, the core Rock Band experience that, like, with Rock Band 1, millions and millions and millions and millions of people came to love, and it became this phenomenon. So we want to get back to our roots with that a bit. Rock Band 3 was an amazing game. It's still the highest rated music game of all time, which we're super proud of. It was also really broad. We did a lot of new things. We did the pro guitar. We did the keyboards. We had, I think, 7-player mode, which was, really unwieldy with a 4-player console.
One of them was on the harpsichord, which there weren't even a lot of harpsichord songs in the game.
Right, it's just because one guy at Harmonix loves harpsichords. Yeah. We had a harpsichord peripheral, and that didn't do so well. So no, we really just wanted to boil it down to basics and focus on what the majority of our players want and what they like, and we've done that. So that core Rock Band gameplay is there, and the stuff we've just talked about, we've really found ways to evolve the game in meaningful ways and innovate in meaningful ways. And I can't stress enough how much the freestyle guitar solos is like a game changer. Pun not really intended, but I'll take it, for the series. It's like a step forward. It's new.
Wait a minute, now you're talking about things that are in it. Let me take it back. What is it?
What isn't?
I think you got confused at some point, Eric. You started saying good things about the game.
I think you did a very good job about answering the question.
What about, let me just ask this. Customization of my guy. Can I make my guy or lady look like whatever I want to?
Yeah.
Can I give him a little bit of a tummy? This time?
We're going to have Justin McElroy tummy DLC coming in the fall.
Now he's saying I have a tummy. That has nothing to do with me.
Can you believe this guy?
This guy. Eric Pope, thank you so much for talking with us about Rock Band 4. When's that coming out?
It's coming out October 6th on Xbox One and PS4.
Excellent. We're looking forward to that. Thank you so much, Eric, for joining us.
Wait. I've got one more thing. I'm sorry.
Do you think of another good thing about your game?
Are you going to sing some more songs?
I want people to know that if they want to get the game and new hardware by launch, they should pre-order right now. If they pre-order on Amazon, we're giving you 34 free songs in addition to the bundle.
Stop the interview.
You can get a band bundle or a guitar bundle. And if you want the game and hardware by launch, I highly recommend it. We're being really smart about our hardware this time around. It's not going to be millions of boxes just laying around every store you go to. So pre-order now.
Cool. Will do.
Thank you so much, Eric, for joining us here on the show.
Anything else?
I mean, I could keep talking.
We got other appointments, but we can just do you all day.
No, I heard the Dark Souls guys were coming. I would like to just talk.
Oh, yeah, get the hell out of here.
Get out. Get out of frame even. I can't see you anymore. Thank you so much for watching at home. We really appreciate it. We got a lot more on Polygon.com, so go click on those and watch them and enjoy them. For Griffin McElroy, I'm Justin McElroy, and thanks for watching.